You know, Jackson Timmons is in this area all the time. He's in this
Yeah.
area all the time. So look, if you see a black Nissan Sentra with a beat up ass front end, please, for the love of God, just call me before you pull her. She's gonna call me anyway, so if you just let me know, give me a heads up.
I'm gonna walk out there.
Let me just double check and make sure I turn that on. Nope. Yeah, I think there's three things that it usually is. I'll be able to figure it out in like 2 seconds. All right, here we go. Yep. Just if she's gonna end up in the outfield, just back him up behind second. Yeah, I know what it is. No, I know exactly what it is. So I'll tell you, it's nothing that you're actually doing. It's not your swing. It's your head.
Yeah.
What you're doing is you're waiting for the perfect pitch, or you're waiting so long to decide if it's a strike or not, that ball is getting all the way into here before you're making that decision.
Okay.
Once you realize, and like, no offense to the rest of the girls or the other girls or however you want to say it, you're better than they are. You don't need to wait till here. As soon as you realize, hey, I can hit that ball, that's when you need to be hitting. You hit everything best when you're hitting it out here, out along this line. Anytime you wait for that ball to get past that line is when you're popping it up, when you're having to dip your shoulder, when you're having to shorten your arms. Everything should be out on that line so that when you go to drive, go ahead and, so that you're making that contact right out here. Go ahead. Don't hit me hard. But see how your arms are extended?
Yeah.
Now what happens is we get in here. And that's when your arms get short and you're popping everything up, especially because you swing from your back hip so much. And that's great. It's the perfect swing. You swing from that back hip. But if you're late, when you're out here, it's easy to drive that back hip into it. When that ball gets into here, now you can't do anything but you got to cut that hip off to make that contact. So just be aggressive and be earlier. There you go. Yeah, that's fine. It's a bad pitch. I'm trying to throw you a couple bad pitches on purpose so that you're aggressive. Even on a bad pitch, be aggressive. And that's a hit. Might be just a touch out in front on those ones that are a little outside. Notice that line's at like a 45-degree angle. Let it get a little deep. Excellent. Let me know when you're ready to hit a home run. Seriously. Beautiful. Because I got a feeling I can teach that to you too. All right. So before I run out of balls, I'll tell it to you. Here. You could actually make yourself twice as dangerous if you would load your hands just a little bit. So, well, that's what I'm about to explain to you. So what you're doing right now is you're twitching them back just a little bit, but really all you're doing is twitching your wrists. If you were to start here where you're at and take those hands back 2 or 3 inches before you come forward, so the science on it, are you a science person? Okay, well,
You can tell me how.
but I'll still explain it to you. So when you're here and you swing from here, watch how far the bat head travels to the ball. What's that, 4 feet, 4.5 feet maybe? Now watch what happens with a 2 to 3 inch hand load. If you take your hands back to here, now that's almost 8 feet. So that's twice as much torque that you're building up coming to that ball. So just that little bit of load to go back to come forward is going to almost double your power. And if you watch all those girls that are absolutely just hitting massive, watch their hands. That's what they're doing. They might start here, but they're doing this and then going forward. Be ready, Will. I got a feeling she's hunting for trees here. It takes a little bit of getting used to. But you shouldn't lose any consistency. You really shouldn't. It's a good swing. Just a little bit under it. Beautiful. Nice. Nobody's touching that ball. All right, I got 2 left here. Sorry, that was a men's ball. Let me give you 2 more. Does that feel sort of natural? Okay, good. That is a really good swing. Nice. Good job.